So welcome to another unboxing video from theplayersaid.com. My name is Alexander, and today we're taking a look inside. I guess this is an unbagging more than an unboxing. We're taking a look at Last Battle, Shima, 1945. And this is from Take Aim Designs, and it's put out by Revolution Games, which is a smaller publisher, but they got some great games. It looks like so this is the first one of theirs that I've owned and that I'll be playing. But just looking through their catalog online, looks like they had some great stuff. So as you can tell, this is a polybag game that's designed by Mike Ranella. So let's take a look inside. This is a fairly inexpensive game, which is part of what attracted me to it, right? You know, it was affordable. I don't have to spend $60 on a big game. But the theme seemed really, really neat. And I just wanted to give this company a try and see what they're at. So this is a cover card that was kind of the front cover in the bag. This has got the player aid on the back here. Looks like it's got a list of the playing pieces and, you know, just kind of a glossary of what the different units are and what they do, the different markers and things like that. So we'll keep that handy for game setup. So we've got the map, which this is A3 inside. It's not quite A3, but we'll take a look at that here in just a second. We've got a small sheet of counters here. This is kind of a half page of counters. These seem to be actually very, very nice. They got good. They're quite floppy, but these are a good thickness to them. I'm just going to pop a couple out here just to see what that's like. Yep, those pop out very easily. Those pull apart fairly nicely, how you'd expect. Oh, he says. But I just initially looking at these, those are very large and clear numbers on them and symbols, and that goes for all of the rest of these here as well. They're very clear. This bold letter numbering, that's good, right? It's easy to look at. These double-sided, you get a lot of the same thing again, reduced-sided units. You've got these control markers that are American or Japanese. And this game covers the invasion of Shima, which was the very, very last ground combat that was done in the Pacific here. And we'll talk about this in just a second. This is Ernie Pyle, and this is a pamphlet from the Ernie Pyle Museum, and some information here. And we'll have a quick chat about that here in just a second. This is the rule book, and this is, for the looks of it, it's black and white. Not a lot in the way of illustrations or anything like that. Got a index on the back, the little glossary there, and then a detailed contents page on the front as well. But that's like, you know, just flicking through that, 11 pages of rules. Really, it's only 10. So this is going to be easy to learn. We're just going to crunch into it here. Let's take a look at this map. The map is going to fall down. So this is a good card stock, and this is a full color map. And this is one of the things that attracted me to this game, just looking through, was the map itself. As you can see, this is one of these area movement games that are very common. But it's very small, so it's going to be a quick playing game and easily playable. So that was something that I was looking for. It was just like a smaller, you know, game that could be played in one session fairly quickly. This is one where it's the Americans evading from the beaches and getting onto the island, and the Japanese are going to get bashed on a lot. So I'll probably be playing this one solitaire more than I will two-player, just because those kind of games where one person just gets hosed the whole game and it's kind of a last stand, those are usually less fun to do two players, because you just feel like you're getting beaten on as the opposition. But you've got these clear tracks down here. Again, the beach approach areas. Very simple. You got a little sequence of play for both the players here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like 16 areas on the map. So really not all that big, not very extensive. So this should be easily playable and easily learnable. So I'm excited to play this one. But I wanted to just take one last look at this. This is Ernie Pyle, and this pamphlet comes, like it says here, it's from the Ernie Pyle World War II Museum. And this is neat. I don't know if this just comes in the bag. I presume it does, and this wasn't put in here by the seller on Amazon. But you've got full information here about who Ernie Pyle was, and why this is even important. And Ernie Pyle was actually, this is kind of close to home a little bit. He was born in Indiana, which is currently where I'm residing, where my wife's from. And he won a Pulitzer Prize as a war journalist all through North Africa, Italy, France, and Sicily. And then as he was kind of attached to the units that fought here, and he was killed in this battle. And you can actually see right here on the map. There's a little picture here of a sign that was erected on the beach that in memory of Ernie Pyle, who was killed. And just these little extra kind of, and this is actually quite meaningful and very neat, and I'm going to take a look into that museum and a bit more of the charitable fund that they've established there. But just these kind of details are going to make this game quite rich. And I love the extra bits of history that they put in with these games. So I'm very excited to play this. And I'm thinking that Take Aim Designs and Revolution Games have got a really, really good product here. Production-wise, it's excellent, especially for the $25 price point that I paid for that online. So I would highly recommend going out and picking this up. Looks like a neat and fun game. I'm going to get this played here soon enough, and we'll watch for a review coming real soon on this one. So thank you very much for watching, and this is theplayersaid.com.